Hello Avengers, welcome to a new guide. Today I'm gonna give you some tips on the best way to tackle a cosmic threat. The first thing that you will see is that there is multiple chains for each hero, where you have to kill a certain amount of enemies with your heroics. Before you dive into any mission, my best recommendation is that you go to your skill trees for each of these heroes and look for the skills that enabled you to earn more heroic orbs as you kill enemies. So for example, with Captain America, you can set up a mastery skill for your shield throws where you can generate heroic orbs when you defeat them with headshots. You also have a similar skill for his heroic, the Steamroller, where every 2 enemies defeated with Steamroller generates a heroic orb. On top of that, of course, is the takedowns that can grant you an heroic orb when you perform them. So with these skills, you'll basically be raining heroic orbs all the time. So you have to go for each hero and select these skills as well. Once you've done that, the next thing that you have to do is complete a cosmic track sector with each hero. So what are the best cosmic track sectors to do this? The first one is the cosmic track, and we're back in the eastern seaboard. As soon as you enter this mission, you will see a bunch of drones spawning in with a lot of enemies. It has a very strong start wave of enemies for you to try out your heroics and get a lot of kills. This last objective also spawns in a bunch of enemies, which can really help you. Keep in mind that in these cosmic track sectors, enemies are getting hit by cosmic naturally as you hit them. So if you set up your characters with a negative status, you can clear out enemies really quick. Like Thor, for example, that naturally does shock status. When enemies are already being affected by cosmic, he can destroy them with the battery effect. Other handy characters are Black Widow that does shock, and even Hulk doing gamma. Just keep in mind the negative status. It is a very short mission, so if you just want to clear out one single priority threat sector for each hero, this one is the fastest one to do it so. However, maybe you just want to do one single mission instead of running the same mission over and over, and that's when I recommend the cosmic threat, Our Town. This one is more longer, but it has multiple objectives where it spawns many enemies, aside from the fact that it also starts in a very open area where you can scour to hunt down enemies, loot for chests, resources, and even find a shield cache if you still need that trophy or you want to unlock bolts. There is a shield cache on this mission. However, if you're just looking to go to the main objective, you can just still do that. In multiple of these objectives, you have to sabotage something, which leads to constant enemies spawning over and over. Usually these are the bigger waves of enemies. And as you can see here, because of my skill choices to constantly drop heroic orbs, I'm always charged up, so I end up using my heroics over and over again. So with this mission, I'm progressing everything on cap and at the same time progressing the main mission chain. There's also hallways through these sessions where you can destroy a couple of enemies as well. The second objective is also a sabotage with the turbines, which is also another objective that spawns a lot of enemies. Then you also have the hacking service section on this one, where you can do the main objective of hacking the systems, but you can also just focus on the enemies and ignore the hacking section, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long you take to hack these stations, so you can just use the opportunity to kill as many enemies as you can while the hacking is halted, as long as you don't let aim take over the hacking, of course. So in the end, I completed my entire session with Captain America with this single mission run, so it was very productive. No matter which mission you decide at the end of the day, you will be progressing the cosmic track mission chain as long as you're doing cosmic track sectors, all of your objectives, and then you can leave the beating the odds part for the very end. The reason I say this is because if you're not decided yet on which character you want the 2 exotics from the main mission chain, you should only complete it with the character you decided by running beating the odds villain sector. And that's it for this quick recap guide for the cosmic threat. Hope this guide is useful for you and hope you enjoy your time with the event. See you next time, Avengers.